Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we are back for another DCUO video. And today I want to talk about a little call to action. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are up to date with every single video that I post. So today what I want to talk about is the fact that I was researching last night while I was bored at work about when the next generation of consoles is going to come out. So executives at PlayStation have said that, the PlayStation 5 and I believe the new Xbox will be called the Xbox 2. They're probably looking at late 2020 in order to come out. I've heard some sources say that it may come out even as earlier than that, with some saying that it may come out in like the fall of next year. But with that being said, and I know I've kind of discussed this briefly before in another video about making a second DCUO, so I'm kind of thinking that since we're kind of close enough yet far enough away that the next generation console is going to come out, that maybe it's time to start a petition for the developers or whoever wants to take charge of this, whatever company wants to take charge of it, to start developing a second DCUO. I think that if DCUO, which we know will more than likely never die, it's never going to die, but for it to carry over into another generation of consoles, I think that I don't know. I'm just not very confident that it would carry over well to another next generation console. Obviously, it started with PlayStation 3. Now it's on PlayStation 4, and granted, there were a lot of improvements with graphics and gameplay as far as PlayStation 4 is concerned, but I feel like it shouldn't carry on to PlayStation 5. I feel like by the time PlayStation 5 and the next generation Xbox 2 comes around, that it should at that point be a second DCUO. Now, I know that I'm going to get a lot of flack because, lately a lot of people are saying, you don't know what you're talking about, you suck, you're a horrible player, yada, 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 blah, 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 I'm a detriment. We've been through all that crap. So I don't care. I don't care if you're a casual player, if you're someone who looks to just have fun. I don't care if you are a hardcore player who spends, 6, 8, 10 hours a day on this game because that's all you like to do. This kind of covers everybody. I think whether you are a casual person or a hardcore gamer player and you love DCUO and you play it all the time, I feel like that no matter where you're at on that spectrum, on that level, that you can probably agree with me in the fact that there should be another DCUO. A second one can obviously improve on the storyline of leveling your character up, get new powers, have new styles, have completely new styles, completely new maps, completely new situations, completely new environments, completely new mentors, completely new, I don't even know, but just a whole generation. I mean, think about this, for example. Think about how the original Diablo was, 10, 15 years ago. And then the second one was so much better. They kind of kept like the same basis of, you can play with this as a character and this as a character and this as, but the second game was, it took what the original was and made it that much better. And I'm kind of hoping that possibly with maybe a new company behind the helm and having a next generation console where you're obviously going to have, faster gameplay, better graphics, that kind of thing, that you could really make a sequel awesome with this game. Like I said before, I think that no matter whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore person, you can kind of agree with me there that a second game on a next gen console would be amazing. It would be amazing. You could even like delve further into like a huger, that's not even a word, a larger skill point tree. So you have more variations of what works. So that if you don't want to, in this case, be a total person who relies on might, maybe you like using your weapon more so, you can take that route if you want to. So I say, now granted, I'm a very small YouTube channel, not in the realm of well, actually, I should say, whether you're talking about in the realm of DC or YouTube in general, we are a very small channel. I get that. I'm probably not going to hold too much weight, to be quite honest, but I feel like enough people probably care about this and would be interested enough in this that we might be able to make some waves in the ocean. We might be a little fish in a big pond, but with enough people, we can maybe get some attention, maybe get someone to notice it, and maybe the ball will get rolling. So what I'm asking is, if you are even somewhat slightly interested in seeing a sequel when the next gen comes out, you know, it doesn't even have to be right away. It could just a sequel for the next generation in general. Like I said, it doesn't have to come out like the day that PlayStation 5 drops, you know, on Black Friday 2019 or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be that. But at some point down the road, within the next year or two, let's see a sequel. You can take basically all the good parts of this game and just improve on them. Faster gameplay, better graphics, like I said, a more developed skill tree, new characters, new mentors, new stories, whatever the case is. So what I'm asking for you, like I said, is if you have any inkling that you might like to see this, you might like to play it, you need to hit the thumbs up button so that this video gets noticed by Daybreak, by Rocksteady, by somebody who wants to attempt the project and roll with it. I think somebody, if this video, or if I shouldn't say this video, but if enough people actually signed up in general and wanted it, you know, it's like anything else that you petition for. If enough people are there, it catches the eyes of those in charge who are able to make a difference. So in this case, if we can get enough people to hit the thumbs up button on this video, enough people to comment and say, yes, I want a DCUO 2, then somebody somewhere, as far as developers go, would be like, well, hey, if there's enough interest, we can make some money and maybe we'll make the game. So that's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking long term. And like I said, the ball got rolling in my head as far as when I'm researching, you know, when PlayStation 5 may or may not come out. That's what kind of got me thinking about the whole thing. So I think, like I said, I'm a small channel. I get it, but who knows? I mean, I have nothing to lose. You guys have nothing to lose. If anything, if it does work, it'll only benefit us because obviously we'll have a game that's DCUO, but hopefully, you know, 10 times better. Like I said, whether you are someone who just started the game, whether you're someone who has played from day one and is a hardcore gamer with 350 skill points, or you're someone like me who just is, you know, plays when you can, likes to have fun, and it's kind of like middle of the road, you know, I think that this covers everyone in that spectrum. So with that being said, guys, please, like I said, if you have any inkling whatsoever that you'd like to see this, that you'd like to play it, that you'd like to see somebody take charge and make a game like that, you need to hit the thumbs up button. You need to comment below. You need to say, yes, I want to see DCUO 2 for the next gen consoles, and, you know, we'll take it from there. I just think that, like I said, I just don't think that DCUO should, this game in particular, I don't think it should transition into PlayStation 5. So, you know, granted, developing a whole new game too would probably take several years, so I'm not, like I said, expecting it to come out the same day that PlayStation 5 or Xbox 2 drops, but I think eventually, maybe after a year or two, it's doable. I mean, like I said, it'll take several years to develop it, but you have an opportunity to bring people back too. Those people who have left DCUO and quit, you know, after the stats revamp, you have a chance to bring those people back. And you have a chance here, whoever takes the helm has a chance to make a boatload of money here. Because, you know, to the developers, that's what it's all about. It's about the money. But for us, it's something brand new that we can get into, that, you know, we'll have a lot of people playing. It'll generate a lot of buzz. It will bring people back. So maybe we'll have a chance of having more people who are helpful and fun and, all that good stuff. So with that being said, guys, that's all I've got for you. So yeah, that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.